When it all goes down and you need some love, I will be the one. Tonight we say the word. 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 I see you living life, another day to fight. Baby, don't you cry, no. I can set you free, just like in your dreams. Baby, come with me now. We can fly so high, way up in the sky. I can save your life, girl. When it all goes down and you need some love, I will be the one. Yes, I can be your Superman. Yes, I can be your Superman. I can be your Superman. Tonight we say the word. 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 From the land to the bay, going all the way up. Shot-time Miami Beach, take you overseas, babe. London to Belize, and everywhere between, make you all believe, yeah. When it all goes down and you need some love, I will be the one. Yes, I can be your Superman. Yes, I can be your Superman. I can be your Superman. I can be your Superman. Superman. I can be your Superman. Superman. I can be your Superman. Tonight we say the word. Tonight we say the word. Tonight we say the word. Tonight we say the word.
Yeah. Ricky Rich. Woo. Hey. You can catch me jugging when I be in last. Yeah. Something like my diamonds, they just keep on dancing. They know I ain't been the same since I got that checking. Now you can catch us on the island while Versace flexing. I pray to God now I got Christians on me, what a blessing. I told her mama she gon' have to call me, don't be texting. And I got diamonds in my chain, that boy got on a necklace. And Legend and Nazi on the track, them boy got on it reckless. I woke up this morning, they sound just like me. I just threw a check at your broke ass.
Confession, I'm flexing, that's if it's a question. I'm schooling and teaching, take notes of the lesson. Lit as a candle, I bought with some handles. I'm changing the game like I'm changing the channel. A legend ain't legend, what you expect? I'm getting the check and I got you in check. When you pop in the high, you know that they say Preston. We up in the mouth, I got Nazi up next.
Gold links on my neck, that's facts. Black jeans, white meat, that's fact. Nines on my feet, your girl on my meat. And you tryna get her back, that's fact. When I flex, it's like Johnny. They all yelling out, bravo. Walk in looking like I hit the lotto. With a nice model, about to pop like a bottle. Watch out, push it when on limit like a masterpiece. If I'm moving down, my homies gonna move with me. I got 30 clips, I'ma shoot it like a movie scene. Then I slip crack my new fans and new things. Blue faces tucked in my skinny jeans. That the evil, these rappers are just mini-me's. You still wonder if you could ever see me. So I let that Nina sing just like Maxine. While I'm
Flexing on your broke ass. I just threw a check at your broke ass. Flexing on your broke ass.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, the go, yo, the yo, the jiggy, yo, the yo, the yiddy, yo, the yo, the slitty, yo, oh, the diddy, yo, the kitty, yo, get the diddy, yo, the diddy, yo, what, the diddy, yo, no, he didn't, yo, he did it, yo, no, he did it, yo. It's Deeds and Poison. It's the vibe on air, and we are right here doing our what's up, everybody? Everybody in the place. I don't know what I'm doing. But you are tuned in to the vibe on there. Mr. D's Open Mic King, Poison Ivy right there. And it's the vibe we going down. It's a Thursday night. As usual, you know what we do. Course Week's going down. If you want to call in and talk to us, 216-526-1555. 216-526-1555. Today, our guests are, we got a new Imani, she in the building. Talking about her new single and a concert she did yesterday. Shout out to Tanisha Siler. I see you on Facebook. If you're tuning in on Facebook, what's up? If you're tuning in on YouTube, what's up? If you're on Periscope and Twitter, what's up? Also, our guest will be Tammi Tammi Crutchfield. That's my cousin, Tammi Chambers. Tammi Crutchfield and Arlene Peterson of Naturally Essentials, or Naturally Essential. They will be in here to talk about the uses of CBD oils and helping people get better health and better wellness and better everything, just to talk about health and awareness. So they'll be here as well. We got Poison right here. PJ couldn't make it because he's sick.
He's sick.
Yeah, he got to get a transfusion of chicken noodle soup or something with his punk ass. With his punk ass.
Hey, everybody on my live. How y'all doing? Hey.
If you live on Facebook, you're on my live, so there. We live all over the place. We are live all over the place. So, yo, it's been good. You know, a lot of people getting ready to make their plans to go see Black Panther.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, you know, some people saying that they had some screenings already, but, you know, it's going to be a big thing. I'm going to wait till all the crowds go down, because it's going to be too many people in one place trying to see Black Panther.
That's when it's live, though. And everybody all in there like, ooh.
Yeah, but then it's going to be crowded, and there ain't going to be no seats.
You got to get your ass there early.
I'm going to get myself, I'm going to be all right. I mean, it's a lot of echo in here, ain't it? You hear that?
Yeah.
It's a lot of echo. I'm trying to turn down all the echo in here, but it's still echo. I think it's because it's going through too many channels. But, yeah, it's going down today. You know, yeah, I mean, and a lot of people don't even know what Black Panther was about. You know, because a lot of people ain't read the comic book, they just see it's another black movie, which is dope. And it's going to gain a lot of money. You know, shout out to the Black Panther. But if you ain't read the comic books, if you ain't grew up on it, go read.
Did you hear?
Go read.
They said they felt like that they should donate the proceeds from the movie to black causes, 25% of the proceeds to black causes.
Who said that?
That's what. Who started that? I heard it on 93.1. D.L. Hughley and them was talking about it, but they tried. Oh, damn. Vivica A5.
They saying they should donate 25%
of the proceeds from Black Panther to black causes, and then they were like, well, who says what black causes should get the money, and should they even give 25% up anyway? They said we gave y'all free tickets. Go.
Right. I mean, just because it's a black movie, it's still a Marvel movie. It just happened to be a black character. Yeah. But it's a Marvel movie, and I mean, Marvel ain't gonna do all that. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't see it happening.
My thing is, let that be their choice. You know what I'm saying? If they wanna donate proceeds from the movie anywhere, let that be their choice. Not like y'all should donate 25%. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot. Okay, I see what it was now. I know how to fix that sound. Now I sound normal. Do you sound normal?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I just had to make sure I fixed that. But yeah, so because it was a lot of echo, it was a lot of feedback. But yeah, I mean, it's just go enjoy the movie, man. They ain't got to make everything political.
Right.
Everybody want to be political. If you are on Facebook, man, make sure you hitting us up. That's a lot. Okay, I see what it was now. Yeah, I had to make sure the sound was right on Facebook too. Yeah, I paused in the middle of the show, turned on my phone to look to make sure the sound was right, and it is. So yeah. But just go and see the movie, man, and support Marvel Comics, support black people, support everything. But we about to, take this quick pause because, we gonna have some guests in here. We got segments, of course. I got the Ratchet News, Poison got the GOOD good, and because Bald PJ ain't here, I gotta do the sports. So I'll be doing the sports too, and we're gonna talk about a lot of things in there. And it's some ratchet news today. So y'all gonna be in for a treat. It's gonna be some real ratchet stuff today. But make sure if you want to call in 216-526-1555, and definitely look right here and subscribe right there, right above my head. Subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribing and vibing. That's what we need, man. We need y'all to subscribe. So hit up everything: Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Mixler. Everything. Subscribe, man. Just subscribe. We about to go into some music real quick. I think I'm going to play a little bit of this. Jay Penelope was here last week in the studio, and I think I want to play this song. It's Jay Penelope featuring Anthony Hamilton. It's called No Pennies, and then I'm going to jump into a music video at random. But this is the hottest radio show in the world. I sound like a little punk. It's the hottest radio show in the world, The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the Open Mic King, Poison Ivy. And we love to support people and love to get support, and we love to be supported. So in that same note, support me.
You or someone you love need to be freed. Call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be freed.
Hi, this is Tommy Peterson. You are listening to Vibe.
Don't care what you have to say. No,
shoes.
That was funny.
So what's your motive anyway? To throw your weight, you have to pay. Yeah.
Round and round you go, up or down, no one really knows. And your judgment, well, it really sucks. So what? I don't need your opinion right now. I don't care what you have to say, no. Don't need your opinion right now, no. I don't care what you have to say.
You can't get nothing. No, you can't have nothing. You spend all the time worrying about me. Yeah. That's why your life is all in a fun. You'd rather be pennywise than Donald Trump. No
There's
pity.
nothing I will do to change. I won't, 'cause I like the way I am the same.
I don't need your opinion right now, no. I don't care what you have to say, no. No pity, whatever you got to say, please keep it to yourself. I don't even want to hear it. You're not even talking to me. No pity for your thoughts. No pity for your conversation. Whatever it is.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Just shut your mouth. No pity. You can't get nothing.
Killer with a smile you can't escape. You told me that you wanna take a ride around my brain on a big jet. Gonna take you for a ride on a big jet plane. Gonna take you on a trip. You can ride the right waves. I'm a co-pilot. I'm the captain, babe. Take a peek through my half crack rose tinted shades. I find new life for face. Babe, hold on in my baby brain. Inside I'm all over the place. A smile you can't escape. You said you wanna taste. Curious about what makes me me. Away with the fairies. Hush up in my homie. Pray patience don't come up empty. I want paradise, pay bills and peace. Perspective stirs my sanity. Take deep breaths for the clarity. Half the time thinking about your hands on me. Killer with a smile you can't escape. You told me that you wanna taste. Take a ride around my brain on a big jet plane. I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a brick. Drunk with the taste of your lips, nose diving, a smiley, you taking the piss. My side to rewind so my mouth to be shit. The way it feels when your hands on my hips. The way I'm weak, I can't help but submit. Overdue is when you come, we're taking a trip. Twerk it, pass it right, taking flight. Take a ride around my mind. I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a rip, drunk with the taste of your lips, the other side of my mind took a dip. I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a rip, drunk with the taste of your lips. Let me take a sip of that, big gulps when I'm trying to drown shit out. We smoke when I need to kick back, relax with the back strap. I want to live in your head, guide you around my mind map. Welcome to my world, lost love, trying to find a way back. Out of space, she's out of place. Her watch is always set to live. Dream through the night, dream through the day. Manifest reality, blue skies, clear seas, ganja leaves, palm trees, yeah. You and I, we palm trees, yeah. Crimson eyes and smoke rings, yeah. Pick your brain and scream your name. Perfect balance, harmony. Despite my chaos, bring me peace. Take a ride, just you and me. I can take you far away. A leap of faith, a sweet escape. Killer with a smile you can't escape.
Yo, we are back. We are back. We are back. And whack is crack. Crack is whack. All that. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Poison Ivy over here. Call in if you want to talk to us. 216-526-1555. You just heard music from Jay Penelope featuring Anthony Hamilton. That was No Pennies for Your Thoughts. And then we just played a music video from Donna Lee, straight out of London, England, by way of Jamaica. Big Jet. And it's about that time that we do what we normally do, which is something real crazy. So we got Poison Ivan over here. Did I call you Poison Ivan?
You call me Poison Ivan.
I don't know what I just said.
I got to play basketball.
I don't know. Poison Ivan Anderson. Allen Iverson Poison. And we here right now. And we about to go into these segments real quick. So it's about that time that we get it started. Because we got guests that we need to interview. So why not just do this? Hey.
Everything good. Everything good. Everything G-O-O-D good. Everything good. Everything good. Everything G-O-O-D good.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Poison Ivy with the good news and entertainment. And I'm going to start off with a not so good story about the shooting that happened in Florida at the school. So,
You want me to play the video clip?
yeah. Wait, before you play the video, so this is supposed to be a racist professional school shooter. And he came into a school in Florida
He a racist professional school shooter.
That's what they said, a racist professional school shooter. He came into the school and he set off the fire alarm, and when the kids came out, he shot them up. And 17 were reported dead by police. So you can play the clip.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man. That's what do you, how do you, as a parent, how do you feel about that? Like, you can't say where it's gonna happen. You can't say when it's gonna happen. That's just devastating, all in itself. Like, where is the, how did he even get in the school is what I want to know. Like, where was the security, and I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
CNN said the day was almost over and students were puzzled by the fire alarm. The students were puzzled because the fire alarm was going off for the second time on Wednesday. Some students headed out as if it were a drill, but their fun was suddenly interrupted by a burst of gunfire. It soon became clear there was a killer in the school and their lives were in danger. Some of the kids I read, they didn't even know what was going on. They never heard gunshots before. Some of the kids thought it was firecrackers. Some kids made it out, and when they made it out, they seen the police swarming the school. So
right.
That's just, that's another tragic situation. 17 kids dead. That's a lot. One kid, one body dead to me is a lot. So 17 is like a million. You know what I'm saying? Especially children. Like, that's crazy. And then the teacher got shot to death because he tried to protect the children. Like, he jumped in front of, like, the gunman or whatever, and they shot him dead. So that's just devastating, man. That's devastating. But this is the good news and entertainment, so I'm going to shift it over a little bit. But Cardi B. I heard Cardi B was pregnant. Cardi B said that she was not pregnant. She said, and I quote, "No, bitch, I'm getting fat. Let me fat in peace."
What?
That's what she said. That's what somebody tweeted, like, "Oh, Cardi, is it something you need to tell us?" And she said, "No, I'm getting fat. Let me fat in peace." But she performed at the Maxim party in Minneapolis, and one of her reps said that she did not want to be in the party atmosphere. She wanted to stand over by the stage and drink her Fiji water. And the rep told one of the staffs.
The rep turd.
I tried to say rep and told.
You added turd to it.
Didn't come out.
The rep turd.
The rep told the staff. Shut up.
I had to do it. That
Cardi was 3 to 4 months pregnant. So if you are pregnant, Cardi, congratulations. I wouldn't be.
Who the daddy?
It better be Offset. As much as she claim him and they.
She is from Love and Hip Hop. I don't know.
Well, congratulations, Cardi B.
Could be Stevie J.
And I hope that you continue to move forward in your career and
she blowing up though.
Baby.
She just, she did a lot though. She showed she got a commercial side to her when she did the Bruno Mars cut. Mm-hmm. She doing commercials now. She, she going straight up.
And I saw her on the Super Bowl. I know she
that
did,
was for the Beats. For Beats. Oh no, Alexa.
Alexa, yeah.
That was dope.
So she doing her thing. Shout out to Cardi B and congratulations if you are pregnant. Last but not least, Supreme Honor Weekend takes place March the 23rd. I will be performing with Stone the Butcher, Arrogant, and Power Naps. Friday, March 23rd at the Fantasy, 8 p.m. And it's $10 cover charge, 21 and over.
And the dude is named Power Naps?
That's what it say. The brother name is Power Naps.
All right, brother. Power Naps. I don't know
if he take Power Naps or he got Power Naps. Either way.
That's crazy.
He will be there. It'll be it's a 3-night event. So y'all come out, y'all support that. I'm doing 30 minutes, so you know what I'm saying. Come through, check your girl out. It's going down. And that's kind of like all I really got to talk about, you know, besides the fact that I'm so cute, you know.
Anyway.
That's the end of the G-O-O-D news, y'all.
G-O-O-D, 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 good. G-O-O-D.
That was Poison Ivy with the G-O-O-D Good News Report. Brought to you by... I couldn't remember the word you said when you said turd.
I know, right? I tried to get that out. It just didn't come out.
Turd. She was perturbed. Move it on. We got some more segments.
It happens every week.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's sad. It's so sad that it does happen.
It happens every week. I'm good.
But you know, in that note, you know, you talked about all the good news, so I got to bring you the opposite of good news. Well, it ain't even the opposite. It's just stupid. Y'all over here laughing. This is real stuff. Yo, today in Ratchet News. Now, everybody know the character Uncle Ruckus. And everybody understands, you know, Uncle Ruckus hates black people, even though he's a black person himself. But he just don't understand that, hey, you a black man too. But he hate, I ain't gonna say the N-word, but he hate them. He don't trust them new ones over there. Well, Uncle Ruckus has come to life. And he's very vocal. Let's listen.
I just want to clear things up for all the Trump haters out there. I'm a proud Southern man. Unfortunately, I'm black. But that has nothing to do with this video. I'm telling you that the best thing that's ever happened to this country is Donald J. Trump. He wants the colored people to get up their lazy asses and get jobs. He wants you to not just sit on your ass and get food stamps every day, and you can't be mad about that. You can't be mad. You should be praising Trump. And for the black sisters, the black women, you can't laugh at Trump for his hair coming up because you buy lace fronts all day. The only thing you do is get income tax money, food stamps, and buy those wigs. So don't laugh at my president about his hair. You black people need to get it together and learn that Obama didn't do nothing for you, but Trump is going to make America great again. And I'm speaking this as an unfortunate black man.
Unfortunate black man.
He need his whole unfortunate ass whooped talking about our
he hates himself, really, he does. So to Uncle Ruckus, I give you the very, very coveted.
Your dumb ass down.
First of
Kill yourself.
First of all, Trump need a lace front. Let's start there. He wouldn't look so bad if he had a lace front. Hell wrong with him.
He sounded like he was chewing some red man tobacco when he was saying that.
He tripping.
But that was nuts. That was nuts. That was completely insane. But I don't know how many people have been on Facebook.
That just pissed me off.
But I got to play this one video and then we go comment on it. And if you want to call it after this one, feel free. But this is going to be so stupid.
My back. She said about it being a 2018 vibrator, I'm supposed to be laying on my back. She said, if I want to get the nut with my clothes on, I got to be laying on my back. No other way. I can't be on my knees. I can't be on my stomach.
I can't tell if this was staged or not. But
I got to be laying on my back.
This is stupid.
With my clothes on.
This is a woman who's trying to think she's using a new vibrator.
So I'm going to lay on my back.
And somebody told her it's a
with
vibrator.
My clothes on.
But it's not a vibrator.
Fully dressed for you guys.
Two dumbasses.
With my clothes on. Fully dressed.
Fully dressed.
My 18 vibrator.
Now she just hit.
I really want to snap.
Now you know
I've
it's
been
not a
trying to get this nut for way too long.
She knows
way too long.
She got to know it's not a vibrator. She has to know.
The best thing out here. It got a light on it.
You got a light on it?
It got a light on it. And everything.
And everything.
A light and everything.
And it's about to give you everything. It's about to give you everything. It's about to give you life.
Get this man.
Now the way she had to do all that was crazy too. But here this go.
You gotta be be kidding me.
What's he say? I don't know what she said, but she tased herself in the vagina.
In the twat. You got
thinking it was a vibrator. Somebody told her it's the new 2018 vibrator. Now, I don't know if this was staged or not, but if it was, she still tased herself in the vagina.
You gotta be kidding me.
She gonna be numb for a little bit.
That is crazy.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, that was funny.
You don't tase your own vagina.
She tased herself.
Oh,
she put herself. She did herself. She did herself. But that was funny. So, you know, of course, she gets the commemoratory.
Get your dumb ass down.
She probably need to lay her dumb ass down. She's sore as hell.
That is insane.
It wouldn't that vibrate sound she wanted. She got that crackling sound.
That's insane.
She'd have dropped off and fell off. That was messed up, man. That was messed up. That was messed up. That was messed up. But moving on. Oh, man, that was stupid. But moving on. State police claimed that they arrested a woman that claimed to be Mother Mary at the high-speed chase. In Tennessee, where a lot of hicks come from, a woman claiming to be Mother Mary led Kentucky State Police on a high-speed chase Saturday afternoon on northbound Interstate 65 starting in Elizabethtown and ended with her arrest in Bullitt County. I don't know where none of these places is, but they sound hickish. According to the citation, Connie Lynn Allen, 52 of Godlessville, Tennessee, was observed traveling at a high rate of speed near the 92-mile marker on northbound I-65. The driver passed an unmarked KSP vehicle, which is Kentucky State Police, and then cut across into the emergency lane to pass other vehicles. The trooper began pursuing Allen in his unmarked vehicle, which was equipped with flashing blue and white lights, and a siren. Allen reached up to 120 miles per hour, and the citation says that she refused to pull over or stop while driving in a dangerous manner. Another KSP trooper in a marked cruiser joined the pursuit near the 105 marker on I-65. The trooper eventually were able to pull up in front of her near the vehicle, and that's the mixer doing some stuff. Don't pay attention. And they brought her to a stop. The trooper drew his weapon, telling Allen to show her hands. When she refused to exit the vehicle, the troopers broke the driver's side window. Allen then exited the vehicle, according to the citation. Allen told the troopers she was en route to pick up baby Jesus, and she was Mother Mary. She also said that she had died 6 years ago and knew police were behind her, but she had authority from God to drive the way she did. Allen, of course, was charged with first-degree wanton endangerment and the first-degree wanton endangerment of a police officer. First-degree fleeing and evading the police, motor vehicle, reckless driving, improper passing, and speeding 26 miles per hour over the limit. She is being held on a $5,000 bond in Hardin County. Now, first of all, that shouldn't be $5,000 nothing. That should be like $50. Two, she didn't get out the car. Why didn't y'all shoot her? Police. Because she white. And she from Bullitt County. Two, how you gonna say you Jesus if you're going to pick up baby Jesus? What's wrong with you?
Baby Jesus.
You're gonna go pick up baby Jesus. You're gonna go pick up baby crack.
That was the drugs. The drugs said that.
And the one and the two.
Get your dumb ass down.
Go somewhere with that bull. Oh, this one here, I gotta just play the video first because this is stupid.
And we are working breaking news tonight. A local preacher in trouble with the law, charged with committing lewd acts in public view. It's a story you'll see only on KDKA. Itiswhatis talked with that preacher tonight. She joins us now with the latest on that. Amy.
Well, good evening, Paul. That pastor is accused of engaging in that alleged behavior late last night. In fact, police say someone in the neighborhood spotted the alleged incident going on right outside of his daughter's window and even saw another man get out of the car without any clothes on.
If you set your mind on wrong things, you're going to think about wrong things.
This is video of George
Pennsylvania.
Gregory, the preacher at Waterfront Christian Community Church in West Homestead.
I have nothing to hide. I did nothing wrong.
According to a criminal complaint, police say they found Gregory and another man in a car on Beachland Street, a public street with several homes in plain view. Inside, police say they spotted a man in the front seat, completely naked and bound with nylon rope. Police say Gregory was in the back seat. When police asked him what was going on, they say he told them, quote, "We were just playing." Gregory says police have it all wrong.
I was counseling a young man with a drug problem.
In the backseat naked.
Okay. And
yeah, you can't even get the words out, bruh.
it did turn strange, but it wasn't my doing.
It turned
okay.
strange.
And I was adamant that I'm not participating in that way.
The man in the front seat told police the behavior was consensual. Police say Gregory stated,
He wanted
quote,
it.
"They meet up from time to time to play with each other." The fire chief with West Homestead Volunteer Fire Department says the church has been renting space at the fire hall for about 5 years. No one from the congregation is a member of the fire department.
They're strictly renters. You know, we see them on Sundays if we have a fire or call at the time. They come and go. They're on their own side of the fence, so to speak.
Church services are held every Sunday at 10 in the morning. When I asked Gregory if he's going to talk to the members of his church, he said,
Yeah, I'm going to talk to them tomorrow for sure.
Because they're going to talk to you.
Gregory and that other man have been charged with indecent exposure and open lewdness. Gregory was issued a summons. He says he hasn't received that yet. Paul?
Yeah, we ain't going to talk to Paul. So, yeah. Excuse me, I burped. So, yeah, Pastor Gregory was in the car with a man. Pastor Gregory was in the back seat while the man was in the front seat, naked. Now, let's add some things together. One.
He said nothing happened.
First of all, he in the front seat and the back seat, so he wasn't in there against his own will. He did it on his own. Two, you in the back seat. Why are you in the back seat and he in the front seat naked? Three, why was y'all parked in the dark street?
Everybody know why.
Why did he tell all you and say that we play with each other from time to time? And you go, of course, say.
What does that mean?
Oh, it mean a lot. It could mean a lot.
We play with each other from time to time.
Why do it always got to be the dude trying to preach the word of God?
Be pastor? Yes. Why do we always?
Why? Why do it always got to be?
Sit your dumb ass down. Sit your dumb ass down. Sit your dumb ass down.
It's not on loop. I'm just keep hitting the button.
Sit your dumb ass down.
Dumb.
Sit your dumb ass down.
Dumb. They gonna close your church down. You're gonna be doing sermons out of a soup kitchen or something. In a car with a naked man playing.
We play with each other.
We play with each other. But that's it for the ratchet news. But moving on, it is time to talk about something else. It's time to talk about what every man in this world loves. It's time to talk about. I heard you. I really heard you. And that's something else too, but that's not what we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about this.
He could go all the way. 95 yards, 38.
And now, sports.
Today in sports, we're going over the week, what happened in the sports. And of course, you know, the Winter Olympics was here. Well, not here, but the Winter Olympics happened over the weekend. And the United States won a lot of awards. Matter of fact, there was a kid who came from Rocky River. Of course, they kept trying to claim as Cleveland, but Cleveland and Rocky River, about the same thing. He won the gold in snowboarding. And he was dope. He was real dope. I mean, he did his thing. Red Gerard secured his first gold medal for the U.S. team with a win in a slopestyle snowboard. And this was over in Pyeongchang, South Korea. Yes, I knew how to say it because I heard it enough and I repeated it. But the grand plan when Red Gerard and his brothers set down some rails and attached to a tow rope to a dirt bike in their backyard wasn't all that grand. just having some fun snowboarding, he says. The 17-year-old snowboarder from just outside of Breckenridge, Colorado. He ain't out of Breckenridge. He's from here, but he moved out there. But won the Olympic gold medal in slopestyle on Sunday, courtesy of a nimble, creative ride through a windswept course that left almost everyone else scrambling to keep their footing. And I was watching it as I was sitting at a bar on Saturday, and it was some dope snowboarding. They was doing some crazy tricks, just flipping through the air. But the thing he did this 360, and it was just amazing. But the dude, he from Colorado. He lived in Colorado, but he used to live here in Rocky River, moved out to Colorado, got into snowboarding. He brought home the gold. Also, there was a bunch of other, title gold medals won by the women's snowboarding halfpipe. That was won by somebody in the United States. The women's ice hockey team won. We won a gold medal in figure skating as well. And I think we didn't win the duos. We won the singles. But it was interesting. You know, I'm not a big Olympics person because the Olympics can be boring to me, but they did their thing. So, cheers to you. That was pretty dry, but I'm not a big Olympic person. I'm sorry. But let's talk about something I do know about. The NFL, the draft is coming soon, and they are picking a place to do a draft. And Cleveland and Canton are named as finalists to host the NFL draft in 2019 or 2020. And I definitely think it might end up being Canton because, of course, Canton has the Football Hall of Fame. So why wouldn't you want to do it there? But it would be nice to have it here, of course. Cleveland may not ever get to host a Super Bowl, but they may get to host what has lately been the Super Bowl for its own home team. The NFL informed the Browns today that Cleveland/Canton has been named one of the 5 finalists to host the NFL draft in 2019 or 2020. The other finalists are Tennessee, Kansas City, Denver, and Las Vegas. Each of the 5 cities will submit final bids to the league by early April, and the NFL is expected to announce the host for each draft at the spring league meeting in May. Now, when they say Cleveland-Canton, they actually mean Canton, but they group it as Cleveland because Canton don't have a football team, but they have the Hall of Fame, so they're going to definitely do it there. Since even before the establishment of the NFL nearly 100 years ago, and the legacies of household names like Jim Brown, Paul Brown, Otto Graham, Lou Groza, Northeast Ohio has been rooted in NFL and football history and has been dedicated to the developing the sports we love at all levels of competition. Browns owner D and Jim Haslam said this in a statement. With the support of the Pro Football Hall of Fame and Greater Cleveland Sports Commission, Cleveland and Canton are the ideal sites for the NFL draft to do this region and region's unmatched passion and respect for football. I think it'll be a good thing for us. I think it'll be a good thing. We can't do a Super Bowl because, one, the Super Bowl has to be in a warm area or a place that has a dome. We don't have either of those during football season. So we'll never see a Super Bowl. But we could, yeah, you know, and we lately have been big in the draft because, of course, we've been sucking. So the team that sucks the most gets the better picks. So might as well do it here to save the trouble of traveling. 2019 will mark the league's 100th season, while 2020 will mark its centennial after being established in Canton on August 20th of 1920. So, I mean, yeah, I can see that happening. I think it's going to be big for us. I think it'll be big for the region. It'll definitely be big for Canton because Canton ain't got nothing but the Hall of Fame. And it'd be boring out in Canton. All the streets is like, it's like 4 streets that's like intersect each other. It's boring as hell in Canton. If you're from Canton, I love y'all though. I'll come kick it out there sometime. But not much. Not much at all. In other news, sports news, the NBA All-Star Game, the All-Star Game 2018 in Los Angeles. I'm going to tell you the schedule of events so you know what's going on. Like we don't know, but just in case you don't know. At 12:30 on February 16th will be the Mountain Dew Kickstart Rising Stars practice. At 7 p.m. will be the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game presented by Ruffles. And if you ever seen some of the celebrity games before, it's just funny. 9 p.m. will be the Mountain Dew Rising Stars game. Then Saturday on the 17th, at 1 p.m. will be the Hall of Fame announcements. So we'll get to see who they're going to put in the Hall of Fame this year. 2 p.m. will be the NBA All-Star Practice and Media Day. 7 p.m. will be Commissioner Adam Silver's media availability. And 8 p.m. will be the State Farm All-Star Saturday Night. which has the Taco Bell Skills Challenge, the JBL 3-point contest, and the Verizon Slam Dunk contest. Notably, new to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Larry Nance Jr. is going to be in that dunk contest. So with this momentum we got going right now, of course, I want to see him win. So hopefully he does. And then, of course, February 18th on Sunday will be at 1 p.m. the NBA Legends Brunch. The 4:30 will be the NBA G League International Game. And 8 p.m. will be the 67th NBA All-Star Game. And like I said, they changed it up a lot because now they can pick teams. It's not East versus West anymore. They pick a captain, which is LeBron James or Steph Curry, and they pick their teams. And this is going to be crazy. It's going to be the craziest All-Star game ever. They also offering them money for the winners, which is going to promote, hopefully, more play out of the All-Stars. So it's going to be good. So make sure y'all, go to whatever little watering hole y'all going to go to, whatever, be there on time, get you a good seat, and watch this game, man. And then you might see me there. If you do, buy me a drink. And finally, we've been talking about this for the last couple of days, last week, even before that. The Cavs made some great trades, and it is showing. We got our revenge on OKC the other day. We spanked them. We spanked them good. Say this for the new Cavaliers. So far, they're consistent and fun. They dumped another high-octane opponent on national TV, this time beating the Oklahoma City Thunder 120-112 Tuesday night behind the 37 points that LeBron James gave up. The Cavs headed into the All-Star break winners of 4 straight and having swept this 3-game road trip. Has anyone mentioned that they dumped 6 players at the trade deadline? We know that, yeah, and we picked up some great ones. I think Kobe did a heck of a job of understanding what our team needed, and that's what we're talking about the general manager. It wasn't just working out for us, and he felt like, obviously, you guys saw his quotes. He made the changes that he felt was the best to fit our team. And if you remember, the Thunder destroyed the Cavs 148-124 on January 20th in the third of what would have been 5 total embarrassment blowouts. But that ain't happening anymore. You saw a lot of good stuff. The biggest thing I saw was great ball movement and speed out of all these young players. That's what we always needed. I've said that for years, ball movement. And we got some great ball movement. It was dope. Oh, and by the way, on the past Sunday, the Cavs' first game with Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson, George Hill, and Larry Nance Jr., they spanked Boston 121-99 at the last losing by 14 to the Celtics. And Kyrie Irving was sitting on the bench, looked like he was on our bench. Kyrie was salty. He was salty. But that's all I got, man. That's sports, man. He was salty dog. He was like, man, I can't stand LeBron. It's a boo. I can't. He was all over there like the thinker.
In his feelings.
He was in his feelings. But, Joe, we about to take a quick pause for the calls. We come back. We are going to be talking to a new Imani and Tammi Crutchfield. And we might even talk to Arlene Peterson if she decided to call in because I heard she got a little under the weather. But this is the vibe on air. Mr. D's, Double My King, Poison Ivy, the Queen. It's going down. I think I'm going to play 2 videos. You choking? You killing yourself? You all right? Guests in the studio know how to act. No etiquette. It's all right. I'm just playing. We can't hear you. We'll be back in a little bit with some more of this vibe on air. Yeah, I'm going to play some music videos. That's what I'm going to do. I might play some music too. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do it. Subscribe. You see it over my head. Subscribe. Subscribe, damn it. Damn it. Subscribe.
Tito M. Bradley. You tune in to
We all gotta see life through our own eyes. We all gotta see life.
gotta see life through our own eyes. We all fall, gotta crawl before we walk right. Everybody got a story to tell, and everybody that you know going through something, even when they tell you nothing. We all trying to make it, we all want better, we all want better, we all want better, better.
Ever since I was little, I had them big dreams. Imagining I had it all, always the finest thing. I knew whatever I wanted, I was gonna go and get it. Even as an adolescent, I knew I was different, individual, gifted unconditionally. I am me, I don't pretend I be so T-R-U-E. I'm just a soldier trying to make it, being all I could be. Salute to all of my queens that never give up when the struggle get real. Working 9 to 5, hustling up on the side, going back and forth to school, go live a better life. Eager with an appetite, hey, how she got her mind right, focus. Salute to y'all, all we got is us. And God I trust, I be craving for a different lust. Silly in my younger days, over years I polished up. I'm committed, I'm trying to teach them how to level up. Show these haters you for the win and you not giving up. Long time coming.
Get the fuck off of me! Get off of me! Would you get off of me?
A change gon' come, a change gon'. This ain't when it rains, it pours. We all gotta see life through our own eyes. We all fall, gotta crawl before we walk right. Everybody got a story to tell, and everybody that you know going through some things, even when they tell you nothing. We all trying to make it. Yeah.
Come in.
What up, bro?
What's up, little bro?
What up, bro?
See you made it back in town, man.
Yeah. Yo, what you up to, bro?
Oh, bro, man, I'm on this Facebook, man. I got this young lady, man. I got this queen that I really want you to meet, man. I met the other day.
Here you go again. Let me see, man.
Sweet potato pie.
You know it's hard out here trying to find real love, you know. So kings, when you find that queen, make sure you treat her right. Make sure you tell her she's your sweet potato pie.
You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. One slice I'm hooked and I can't lie. Some whipped cream on the side. You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. One slice I'm hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me, so good. Like waking up on Sunday morning and mama making your favorite meal. Like getting the keys to that whip you wanted. Don't you know how that makes you feel? Like at the barbershop, getting cut up by the master King T.
What's up, T?
Like using every good thing to describe you, but there's nothing quite so sweet. You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. Tasty love, one slice, tasty love, and I can't lie. Some whipped cream on the side. You're my sweet potato pie. Anything you want, baby. Everything I need, you got it. Hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me.
You my sweet potato, hot potato. Yep. Yo, we be going on some levels like we freaking on each other in the elevator. Take off, take off. All the way to the top floor, yeah, on the wall to the damn floor. You be riding like a world tour. Baby got that patty pie, always craving it. And I ain't even gotta go to the store. Just open the oven and let out the heat. The pie is all mine, so I heat up my treat. The pleasure all mine, cause the way you treat me. So I got you from your head to your feet. Give me that whipped cream, spray you up. Let the hot beef injection lay you up. Passed out in the lingerie laced up, but then it's right back at it to the nights up. Yeah.
potato pie. Tasty love, I can't deny.
Tasty love,
one slice
tasty
of
love.
and I can't lie. Some whipped cream on the side. Oh, my sweet potato pie.
Anything you want, baby. Anything I need.
One slice, I'm hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me.
And lady, don't you know you're driving me crazy with all the freaky shit you do? Keeps me coming back for you. My baby, put it down like she performing at the Grammys.
Oh, she's classy in her personality.
Can't keep my sanity.
You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love, I can't deny. One slice, I'm hooked and I can't lie.
One slice, one slice, one slice, yeah. Oh,
my sweet potato pie.
Anything you want, baby. Anything I need,
one
you
slice,
got
I'm
it.
hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me. How you making me feel? Don't you know this feeling?
Don't you know this feeling? It's so real.
'Cause girl, you're driving me crazy.
And driving me crazy.
I got a thing for you that's amazing.
Oh, baby,
baby. Potato pie. Tasty love, I can't deny. One slice, I'm hooked and I can't lie. Some whipped cream on the side. You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love, I can't deny. One slice, I'm hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me. So good.
Yo, the vibe on air. Mr. Deeds, the open mic guy. Poison Ivy, eating some wing chung ching chung. That was racist as hell. Some wing chung ching chung. And it's the vibe on air. We right back. We just play some music for you. We played that Tanisha Salary with Nia Marie, or Nia Marie with Tanisha Salary when it comes. And then we played that Cruise featuring MC Brain, Sweet Potato Pie. Sweet Potato Pie. I can't talk today. It's all right. But feel free to call us if you want to. 216-526-1555. If you're tuning in on Facebook, I see you. Shout out to Tanisha Salary. I see you on there. Shawnee Norman, Felicia Lewis, Tony Bryan, Chanel McLeod, Patrice Jones, Trina Walker, and all the other people tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. In the studio right now, as we like to have guests in the show and talk to them about the stuff we like to talk about. You know how we get down. And excuse me, I burped. Been drinking Red Bulls. But in the studio, I got my homie. She sing and stuff. I don't know what the stuff is, but I want to find out. A new Imani's in the building. And also, we got from Naturally Essential, and I don't know why I can't say this right, but from a Naturally Essential, we got Tammi Crutchfield in the building. Give it up for them. And in a little bit, we're going to have a phone call from Arlene, Peterson, her partner in crime. But yeah, they in the building. Fake audience love y'all. So, you know. Well, they already clapped. Thank you. No. But let's start with our new Imani. She's been on the show before.
Hello.
How you been? I'm all right. You talking into the mic?
Am I? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. That's good. So what's going on with you? You tried to come down here Tuesday and came to an empty building. What was that like?
It was code, and
it was code.
Code and misleading.
Right, it was very cold and misleading because y'all call me at the house and I'm putting on clothes, getting ready to go get a drink.
Right.
And next thing you know, I get a call like, "Hey, Deez, we here." I'm like,
oh my
I ain't here. I ain't there. So,
accidental.
No, it's all good though. It's all good. But you're here now. So you had a show on Valentine's Day, right?
I did not.
No.
You didn't?
No.
What happened?
There was no show from Valentine's Day. What I was supposed to have was a promotion video dropping for Crave on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So, but it's pushed back to this weekend. I have a show though, March 2nd.
Okay.
So that's coming up.
Where is that show?
It is at. That's crazy. It's at a location. Yes. It starts with an F.
It's a secret show. Because all the shows are secret.
And like I
if you
just
don't
had
go to
it, and I
them.
just lost. No, it's West Side 117.
What, Fantasy?
Fantasy, yes,
Okay.
nightclub. Fantasy. I'm like, it starts with an F. March 2nd, Fantasy nightclub. Get your tickets, $12. A new Imani, yes.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right, that's what's up.
Yep.
So now I've been playing this song Crave for quite a while.
Have you?
Yeah, last time you was here, y'all gave it to me. You don't remember?
I do remember.
Cause I asked I thought you
like,
had a new song.
I do have some new songs, but I'm pushing this because we're about to do a video, and it's like,
okay,
with the show coming up, I'm doing more songs.
And you got to send it to us so we can be the first ones to put it out.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
You guys are good support.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes,
So what's the new music gonna be like?
I got some up-tempo stuff. I got some like some love ballads. It's a lot. It's some good music for everybody. So I got a lot coming.
Okay.
EP coming out this summer. Yeah, I've been doing some stuff. I've been really busy, or trying to stay busy, doing some stuff.
Still working with Red Room?
Yes, Red Room, Charlie Wise, Eric, my manager. What's up?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's the concept gonna be for the video? I want to know this. What is it gonna be? Some sexy half naked dressed up type stuff? You're gonna be, walking around and flexing your assets.
Well, they're not hard to cover up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's like more of a club scene.
Okay.
And you noticing somebody that you notice somebody and just automatically have like a vision about that person. So it's like something close to that, and it might get a little kinky after that.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up.
Right.
Kinky, what's good? What?
He was asking about the kind of like the concept of the video. It's still under wraps, under construction.
Oh, okay.
Let's switch gears a little bit. We got Tammi over here. What's going on, Tammi? You got talking to the mic though. You too cool over there.
Oh, okay. Too cool.
Yeah.
Not much and everything.
Not much and everything.
Yes,
what does that mean?
Exactly what it says.
So tell us why you're here. How about that?
Well,
Speak.
I'm here, and my partner in crime is supposed to be here. She's going to be on. Deed is going to call her in. Actually, we have started going healthy based on some issues that we were having personally. She is
I'm actually calling her now.
dealing with stage 4 breast cancer metastasized, and I have fibromyalgia among other things.
Okay.
And we just started watching biographies and things on TV, documentaries, and going more into natural and holistic type of healings and services. And we started to share this with our friends and family, and it's kind of like grown into almost like like we're holistic advocates, just want to make sure people are aware of healthy ways of living.
And on the phone right now, we got Arlene Peterson right now. What's going on, Arlene?
Hello, isn't it ironic that I'm unable to be there because I'm not feeling well?
I know, that's what I was saying. I was saying that. But, you got to take care of yourself.
Ironic. Yes. Hi,
hey, Arlene.
Hey, Tammi. I don't know how much I missed them.
We just brought her on.
We We just started.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little better now than I was earlier, but I didn't want to bring my heebie-jeebies around everybody. My husband brought something horrible home and floated around here like Casper the Ghost until I had it. And but I'm feeling a little better.
Well, tell us about your story with this. How you and Tammy put this together, and
Yeah.
tell us your story.
Tammy and I have stage 4 cancer and breast cancer, and it's metastasized to different places in my body. And after that happened, I felt like I really needed to do some research. There had to be some other things I could do besides what the doctor was telling me, because what the doctor was telling me just wasn't working for me, on many levels. So that kind of, my husband actually saw something on the Vice channel.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite channels too.
Yeah, my favorite channel. We love Vice. And they did a big thing on cannabis and breast cancer. And that, struck his interest. And so we started researching, and he found out where I could go and get legal and help myself with this cannabis and the breast cancer. And, I told Tammy about it, and as her and I started to research, we found out all the medicinal benefits from cannabis and from that plant. So that started our journey, and we met so many wonderful people along the way, that just kind of let us know that we were on the right track. I mean, the day that we were actually going to Toledo, at the time when we went, there was only one doctor who could get you legal, who would get you legal. Everybody else was shaking in their boots. And we had to go, excuse me, all the way to Toledo to visit her and get legal. And once we did that, the ball got to rolling. But what we found, people have demonized cannabis, over the years. But what we found was just regular people with different illnesses, like myself, like Tammy, looking for extra help because whatever they were getting prescribed, it just wasn't working well for them. I mean, the doctor had me on this one drug, and I have a girlfriend who's on that same drug and can't move. I mean,
Chanel McLeod on Facebook says feel better.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, can't move. She can't move. Her bones are stiff. The side effects. So, that kind of put me and Tammy on a journey just to we find out a lot of stuff, So that's how we got started.
So, now you said, Tammy, you suffer from fibromyalgia, and you got stage 4 breast cancer. Metastasized. And so how has this really helped you? Are you feeling?
For me, before I had to take a lot of pain pills. Now, initially, when I went to the dispensary, there was this young lady, and she kind of specialized in dealing with cancer patients. And so she gave us the medicine and, told us how to use it and so on and so forth. And initially, we started using the cannabidiol for, because it stops the spread of cancer.
Cannabidiol, is it called?
Cannabidiol, which is CBD for short. That's what we call the CBD. And, she said massive doses of this has been known to stop cancer from spreading. Well, As a cancer patient, I have what they call markers, tumor marker numbers. And, they go up, they go down. Once I started using the cannabidiol, the CBD, they started to, stabilize. I wasn't having that up and down thing. We wanted to go down, but it wasn't going up. It stabilized. Before then, we had problems. It was just going up and up and up, meaning your tumors are growing. So we've gotten a hold on that, since using the CBD. But then what I found out, the benefit from not just, getting those numbers to stabilize, but I don't have to take pain pills.
So is the CBD a type of cannabis?
I'm sorry?
It's a chemical in cannabis.
Is that's cannabis is what you're talking about?
Yes,
the
yes.
CBD.
Okay, now the CBD, the cannabis plant has a lot of properties, a lot of chemical properties. One is THC, and that's the property that gets us high.
Right.
That gets you buzzed. Now,
some of us more than others.
Really?
The CBD is the part of the plant that doesn't get you high. Okay? And both parts of that plant, mind you, are very beneficial in many ways, medicinal ways. Very beneficial. Both of them are loaded. People don't realize this. With antioxidants, which is good for us, and just have many, for instance, the CBD. Well, you probably want to know kind of why it works, how it works,
Because I know.
Well, CBD.
Go ahead.
Connects with our receptors. We have receptors all over our bodies. And all throughout our immune system, our nervous system, we have these special receptors. If you saw like a cell, a round cell, it would look like little bumps or little receptors on top of the cell. Well, CBD is one of the only, I don't want to call it a drug, but what it does is it goes to those receptors and it sends a message into those receptors inside your cell, down to the nucleus, down to the chromosome, right down to the DNA. This is why the government they struggled to legalize it, because they want to use their chemically made drugs and add that with CBD to use it as a transport drug, because no other goes that deep into the system. Once it goes to the chromosome, it transcripts and modulates the transcription of over 1,100 protein genes that say, hey, let's get at this information. Most of your pains and illnesses, diseases, inflammation is involved. And CBD goes after inflammation like nothing they've seen.
Ain't that amazing how, something from the earth can do that as opposed to what they making, as far as the drugs that they prescribe.
That comes from the earth too.
Absolutely.
Man-made drugs is different than
It's still come from the earth. I'm just saying they just mix it up differently. They add more
but
crazy
this
stuff.
is straight plant.
Yeah, this is straight
heal
plant.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed
that
to
anybody
trying to
can
make
get a hold
money.
of and do something with.
Well, Big Pharma, Big Pharma uses nothing in its natural state.
Right.
When they make your drugs, I worked at the Cleveland Clinic for 17 years. So when they make your drugs, when they make you a Valium, what they did is they took the valerian plant and copied and synthesized the chemistry of it. You're not getting the valerian plant, you're getting something like the valerian plant. So they never use anything in its natural state, which is why we have so many side effects from these medications. So cannabis, we're very excited about CBD. The government is still fighting with, they're fighting. Obama tried to open the door. He tried to crack the door because there's so many benefits.
Now, I do got a question for somebody that's on Facebook. Chanel McCloud want to know: do you have to smoke it to use it?
No, you do not. It does, because first, it doesn't come in a. It's not
A solid,
like green, like the flower.
Right.
But you are able to vaporize it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the products that we deal with, you have 100% CBD, and you're able to vaporize it, which is one of the quick ways to get it into the bloodstream, And so you can smoke it like that, but it's not like the marijuana plant where you got the greens and you break it down and you roll it up and smoke it. It's not like
You seem to be well versed in that.
Mm-hmm.
You knew the whole procedure. No, just play.
That's right. Oh yeah. Well, look, let me. I've always loved plant. I have, it's not new to me, and thank God it isn't.
Now we go back, so we
I have always loved it, and I actually feel, and Tammi and I talk about this all the time, that this is part of my journey. I mean, I had to love the plant, and I mean, smoking it. We saw there was this gentleman in Toledo.
Mm-hmm.
And I his mom while
You're kind of breaking up over there.
and the doctor. This guy, he was a regular guy, and his mom was there with a big guy, white guy, and his mom was there to get him his license to buy, because without him smoking a little marijuana, a little cannabis, he would come home and tear her house up completely. Completely. I mean, he was just, I don't know what his real problem was, but I know that the cannabis plant solved it, and, I think he might have had some form of schizophrenia.
Okay.
And, they had, his mom told me we did everything. The doctor, they had him on these, he was, he couldn't function.
Your phone kind of breaking up over there, Arlene, so I'm going to switch it over to Tammi a little bit so we can, Okay. So Tammi has brought us some nice little gifts here.
Yes.
And we going to get the instructional information on what to do with these right here. So, Tammi, I'm trying to think, should we take a break first before we do this, or should we do?
It's totally up to you, sir.
Yeah, I think we're going to take a quick pause for the calls. We actually want to play this A New Imani Crave real quick, and then I'm going to go into another, I'm going to play us a China Blow, too. I'm going to just play a couple of songs, some A New Imani and some China Blow, and when we come back, we're going to talk more to A New Imani, and we're going to talk more to Tammi. And Arlene, we're going to try to keep you on here, too. If your phone don't aggravate.
I'm gonna hang out a little longer, but I'm gonna let you guys go soon because I'm still in.
Well, no, go ahead. Go ahead. We got Tammi here. We gonna. I'm actually just call you right back right before the break, and then we go get you back on. So do what you need to do. If you gotta go to the bathroom, make sure you wash your hands.
I'll do that.
And we'll be right back. But we're gonna jump into this segment real quick and play some music. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. Poison Ivy. We're gonna get this music going when we come back. We're going to talk to Tammi about these oils. We're going to talk to Anu about some music. And we might even play a little game. It's the vibe. And we're on the air, if you didn't know that.
Hey, what's up? This is DJ Hazmat, Mr. Haz 93.1 and Dish Nation. I've been hanging out with the vibeonair.com. Make sure you check out Mr. D's and Poison Ivy.
Red Room.
I need you to suffer with sensation.
Tell me that you want it, baby, gon' beg for it. Might put your name on it. I'ma turn you on, then I'ma turn you out. Drown you in my loving, boy, there won't be no drought. Know I drive you crazy, how I like to tease. Just be patient, baby, cause I aim to please.
This right here is a DJ Big Pro's exclusive.
DJ Big Problems.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Every time I see him, I'm like, where you been? Yeah.
DJ
China,
Big
blow.
Problems.
Where you going? Where you been? You been on my mind. From the time I wake up until I close my eyes. I gotta have a piece of you like a piece of pie. I gotta have him in my life because he worth the time. Where you going? Where you been? You been on my mind. From the time I wake up until I close my eyes. I gotta have a piece of you like a piece of pie. I gotta have him in my life because he worth the time. Since the first time I saw you, you been on my mind. Never forgot about those eyes or that sexy smile. Feel like a schoolgirl around you when I'm filled with pride. To know a guy like you could capture China's heart. You were the perfect man for me and I let you go.
thought it was for the better, turned out to be the worst. My insecurities has pushed you to the door, and I regret it since that day. My heart can't be restored. I couldn't get you back, so I got cold-hearted. The love I got from you, couldn't get that from my father. The love I got for you, it goes so far beyond the surface of the ocean. Is potent, boy, don't get me started. Where you going, where you been, you been on my mind. From the time I wake up until I close my eyes, I gotta have a piece of you like a piece of pie. I gotta have him in my life because he worth the time. Where you going, where you been, you been on my mind. From the time I wake up until I close my eyes, I gotta have a piece of you like a piece of pie. I gotta have him in my life because he worth the time. Where you going? Where you been? Where you going? Where you been? I gotta have a piece of you like a piece of pie. I gotta have him in my life because he worth the time. The only guy I ever had that made me feel complete. And when my chin hit the floor, you lift me off my feet. Forget material things, your loving wasn't cheap. I paid the price, being your wife was in my silly dreams. I seen you twice before, just know I had to speak. And shit, I'm glad I did, cause this makes times 3. They say that 3's a charm. I'm feeling lucky, baby. Just grab my hand and like before I be a freaky lady. And we'll get freaky daily. Yeah, super freaky, baby. We'll build our world together. Call it a solid nation. And when you lift me up, then I'ma hold you down. See, I'm a queen, it's only right you come and get your crown. Where you going, where you been, you been on my mind. From the time I wake up until I close my eyes, I gotta have a piece of you like a piece of pie. I gotta have him in my life because he worth the time. Where you going, where you been, you been on my mind. From the time I wake up until I close my eyes, I gotta have a piece of you like a piece of pie. I gotta have him in my life because he worth the time. Where you going? Where you been? Where you going? Where you been? I gotta have a piece of you like a piece of pie. I gotta have him in my life because he worth the time.
Yo, we are back. It's the Vibe on Air, the Vibe on Air, the Vibe on Air. Mr. D, Sober Mike King, Poison Ivy, the Quizzle for Shizzle. And we in the studio with Tammi Crutchfield, new Imani, and we about to get Arlene Peterson back on the phone because Stan Edward Moore on Facebook kept saying, I missed Arlene. I missed Arlene. Shut up, Stan. Shut up. Just shut up, Stan. When I play your song, you don't call. Arlene, we got you back on? All right, good. Now, Arlene, because, you know, I know you're a singer, too. We got a new Imani here. And the new Imani is a singer. And by the way, subscribe. Look over my head and subscribe. But, yeah, new Imani is a singer as well. And, you know, I want her to sing for you. Now, if you ain't never seen Arlene, she's in a band called The Light of Day. They tour. They do a lot of gigs. I'm
old, baby, though. I've been doing this. I've been with my band, the same members, the same bass, lead guitar, drummer.
She married to the bass player though.
For over 30 years.
Wow.
So I'm old school, babe. I love these young girls. I love what they're doing. I love it.
Give her a taste real quick, anew. Drop something.
Like one of mine, or just
yeah, whatever. Do what you want to do. What you feel. You gotta get comfortable.
Excuse me. On the track. This is one of mine.
Okay.
Love letter.
Exclusive.
If I remember the words.
Wow.
Say you need time to get yourself together, Could that be cold for you trying to find something better? Following your ego may push me away forever. Take heed to this love letter.
Girl, you go.
Yes,
girl.
she better.
You got some lungs on you, girl.
She better.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what? Let me tell you something. Singer to singer. What D just did to you. Okay, drop some. Now, see, if she was on stage and it was 500 people out there, she just would have bust right into it.
But
when you put a singer on the spot and there's 3 or 4 people listening, that is the hardest thing in the world.
well, no, I've done it before, Arlene. When I did all my open mic nights and people come in, I pulled somebody. Like if you was to walk into Kings and Queens when I was doing it, you would have. I would have got you on the spot.
I know, and I would have been nervous as hell. But put me in front of 1,000 hollering people. Oh, I think I'm Janet or something.
Okay.
That's just crazy, isn't it?
And you know what? Nobody understands that. I'm like, it's different when you're on stage.
I understand it.
Thank you,
I
finally.
No, because it's the same way with me. Because people think I'm a comedian, and people try to have me do stuff, and like, oh, okay, go out there and crack some jokes. I ain't got no jokes. I don't crack jokes. I just talk about people real good.
Right.
Say what?
Very
Excuse me?
organic. Very organic.
Yeah, it's just organic.
You have a beautiful voice, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Name
so
some of the
much.
other songs you got that you're working on now that's going to be on this EP.
Okay, so there's a song called Rejection. That was actually the first song I recorded this time around for this EP. And that goes off of like high school rejection. And it has something to do with rejection as like being a woman, a black woman not fitting in. Then there's Wild for You. I've performed that with Crave. That's an up-tempo like mellow love song. What else? Love Letter. I Need You. On that song, it's like a snippet, but on the song, Eric the Red, my manager, was on there, and Snoop did a part on that. But it's just gonna be a snippet. And let's see what else. I've done not Snoop Dogg. That in the future, maybe, hopefully.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Everybody named Snoop is actually kind of cool. But
they potheads too.
It's gonna be like a 5 to 6 song EP. And Crave is the first one out. Hopefully, Love Letter or Wild for You will be next.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, have you partaken of any particulates of any parts of cannabis in your?
Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
Do you do it in the vaporized version, or do you do it in the leaf version?
I actually experienced cannabis in all forms.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Then how do you enjoy it?
I love it.
Yeah. Yes. Would you
I
say you're a
believe
herbalist?
I'm not as close. I'm close. I'm learning some new things and trying some new things.
Okay.
I
What's the best way that you've partaken of cannabis?
Really? And an edible.
Yeah.
Edibles.
The purest form.
Now, Arlene, I know you.
Nothing for me. They do nothing. I give my edibles away.
Now, look, you watch Viceland, right?
I heard some people say that edibles don't do.
You watch Viceland, though, right, Arlene?
I do. I'm a big fan.
Now, I've told you about this before. You know how Viceland got that show called Bong Appetit?
Now, I would love to go on there because they just be.
They make regular food edible. They make it infuse everything with cannabis.
Really?
Most on there. I mean, you're gonna get high.
You're going to get high. Look, they found a pig that was fed nothing but hemp its whole life. It slaughtered and made it to ribs.
That's some good bacon.
They made some macaroni and cheese with lobster in it. Everything was infused with weed. They have cannabis butter. They had cannabis salt. They have everything. Cannabis honey, oil. They make everything, and they can infuse regular food with weed.
Well, here's the thing, D. You know, up until like the 60s or the 70s when Nixon was in office, cannabis was in everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was in every cough syrup. It was in every. It was in there because of its medicinal effects. Now, some kind of way, and I have to get a little more clear on this because I'm still doing my research. Some kind of way, the American Medical Society, without them knowing, Nixon put this on the cannabis as a Schedule 1 drug, meaning it's no good,
Right.
meaning they shouldn't research it, meaning, it's right there with crack and heroin.
Oh, no.
I mean, everybody sitting in that room there knows that, weed ain't going to do nothing but make you go to sleep.
And eat. Eat the
And
munchies.
eat.
You're not about to sell your mama
and feel
TV or
good.
your kids for no weed.
Sell your mama
but here's
TV.
the joint.
About to lie
Here's
to
the
your
joint.
grandma.
You ain't about to do it for no weed.
No.
Here's the joint, though. Okay, so they put it as a Schedule 1 drug. Okay, it's a bad drug. Well, why do you have a patent on it?
Ooh.
If it's a bad drug and not worth you researching, why does the government have a patent on the cannabis plant? Tammy, help me out here.
But that was the whole thing about Nixon's whole campaign. He wanted to monsteralize weed because it gave them something that he could back and say, well, the dopers and then blah blah blah.
Right,
We gonna,
right,
and that's the reason why. But really, weed wasn't a problem until they decided to do that because cocaine wasn't really that prevalent then, as big as weed, and weed was everywhere.
And cocaine was also a healing property before, people started.
Well, cocaine had a lot of
overdosing on it.
Because they had it in food too. They had it.
Purposes.
Coca-Cola is
it
cocaine.
Was in cocaine. Yeah, it was in Coca-Cola. Yeah.
That's why I drink Pepsi.
But I mean, it's just crazy. But then but now more and more states are starting to realize that they can't do anything about it. It's just they could have did it like they did cigarettes. They could have did it like they did alcohol. And just it's better to legalize it than to make it more illegal because people still gonna do it. That's the problem they had with prohibition. It is just like with prohibition, a lot of people died over trying to sell alcohol. People have died over trying to sell weed because the cartels are killing people left and right trying to smuggle this stuff in, and people are not. You're not gonna ever stop anybody from wanting weed.
Let us just smoke our weed, man.
But here
It's coming to that. Obama cracked the door by, leaving it.
Your phone breaking up, Arlene.
Yeah, I have the worst phone in the world.
I ain't gonna say the company name, but I think that's what it is. But no, since your phone breaking up, I'm gonna switch it over to Tammi. Tammi has brought us some nice little things, and we want Tammi to talk to us about them and tell us what we need how to use them. So you brought us these oils.
Yes, sir.
You got one that's original, like what's the flavors?
Original cherry and peppermint.
Original cherry. So what does original taste like?
Nothing. It
just has no flavor.
It has no flavor to it at all.
Okay.
It's no flavor original. You have the cherry and you have the peppermint.
Make sure you're speaking to the mic.
And what it is it is a CBD tincture.
Okay.
It has about 300 milligrams in there, and you take it.
Is that a lot?
No, it's not.
Okay.
That's not a lot. What's in there is probably about 10 or 20 milligrams because it's about anywhere between 1 to 10 milligrams per syringe that we scooped into there. But when you take it sublingually, it absorbs quickly into your pores inside up under your tongue, and it goes straight into the bloodstream, and it goes directly into the receptors Arlene was talking about earlier.
Okay.
Because we actually have a cannabinoid system in our body.
Now I'm going to stop you for a second.
Yeah.
Because she went to East, so she might not know some of these words sublingually. Can you explain?
I know what that means.
What do it mean? Hold on, wait a minute. What do it mean? What do it mean?
How many times do I need to drop this up under my tongue?
You can start out with about 1 or 2 drops a day, and then depending on what's going on with you,
like that,
you may need more or you may need less.
I can't get it out. Hold on.
Well, actually, am I still breaking up?
No, you good now.
Okay, actually, you take 1 to 2 drops for every 10 pounds. So if you're like 200 pounds, then you want to take 10 to 20 drops under the tongue a day. That's because you're using it like a supplement.
So basically, you're saying because I'm 275 pounds, I need to just drink this whole little bottle. I need to just go ahead and just.
That's a sample, D. It's not enough in that bottle for you.
Yeah, you need to just. Why don't you just bring me the big bottle?
Now, mind you, I just took CBD while you all were on your break.
Okay.
And I'm not kidding. My back was hurting me really bad. And I took CBD, and 20 minutes later, I have no pain.
Wow.
and this is real talk. I mean, this is me and Tammi were we was just trying to help ourselves. You know, we were just trying to help ourselves. You know, we went on this journey to help ourselves, but it's so good and beneficial that, you know, black people be the last ones to know everything.
Does it necessarily have to go under my tongue, or can I just like lick it?
It needs to go under your tongue because that's nature's IV system.
Because I'm trying to get it out. I'm trying to.
You gotta take the cap off, the little white
Oh.
thing.
Take the top
But
out.
how long does it sit under your tongue before you?
30 seconds, 30 to 90 seconds. You can hold it under your tongue, and it starts to seep in and absorb in.
Okay.
And then after that, you could just swallow the rest.
Go ahead, Arlene. Finish what you were saying. 'Cause I got this under my tongue.
That I've been laying in bed all day. And you know how you lay in bed all day, and
Right.
your back hurts. So my back was hurting. So while you all were on break and I hung up, I said, let me take some CBD oil. So I put some under my tongue, you know, left it under there about 30 seconds, and I have no pain, none. That was a benefit that we weren't expecting, you know. And so if if you got a little arthritis in your knee, we also sell. Tammi, did you tell them about our body butter?
Yeah, she got some here actually.
You got some body, the body butters are
I just took 2 big scoops out of it and taking some home.
If I'm dropping 20 under my tongue or not, but
you put that on your knee. Your knee is aching. A day like today, it's raining.
Right.
You put that on your knee. You get in the shower, take your shower, come out, rub that stuff on your knee. It's gonna get rid of the pain.
Now,
it's going to deal with the pain.
So what's the price looking like for this stuff? Cause
okay, the prices that we are selling them for are $50 that we're able to get them for. Now that's for 300 milligrams, but you can go to Heinen's or Whole Food or someplace like that, and you can get 100 milligrams for anywhere from $40 to like $79.
Oh, they sell it too?
Depending on where you get it. And so that was our other thing. That was very important to Tammi and I when we decided we were going to hook this up. We wanted to make it affordable because people don't have $80.
Right.
You know, our people. You know, we don't just have $80 to just throw down. You know, so we wanted to, give somebody something good for a reasonable price. So we're able to get it, you know, at a reasonable price and able to pass that on.
Now, I do want to say one thing. So just so people know, when you take this, it's not going to get you high.
No.
So people who think that they just taking oils and they think that they put it in, or try to put it in a vaporizer and smoke it like it's like an oil pen. No.
But
you're gonna be sadly mistaken.
If you don't get high, can you still smoke this?
No,
it's not for smoking.
They have CBD for you to use in a vaporizer.
Yeah.
Okay.
They come already pre-filled.
But this one is...
Yeah, or it depends on the kind of vaporizer.
But does it have the same effects as this?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
All CBD has the same effects.
Okay.
Between the sublingual and the vaporizer, they're like the top 2 fastest ways in order to get CBD.
So I can get me some CBD and for my health and act like I'm being cool and smoking.
Smoking in the vaporizer, just like everybody do.
I'll tell you, you start taking this stuff under your tongue. You start taking this stuff under your tongue on a daily basis. Like I would start you with 20 drops.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you, you're going to be looking for me. You know what I'm saying?
I've already been looking for you, homie.
You got to remember, look, I have a tumor on my spine.
Right.
Okay, I have 2 tumors. I have some tumors in my hip in the bone. Okay, I can't tell you how painful that can be. Okay, but I don't take Motrin. I don't have to. At this point in the game, I don't take any pain pills. And this is amazing to my oncologist.
Cause see, that's my thing. I'm taking Motrin, like I take 3 times a day.
Oh, no.
So it's like 800 milligrams. It's been helping though. My knees, the swellings went down. I just got to keep my knees wrapped up because it's arthritis thing. But I'm looking for an alternative that's going to be better.
We can go beyond Motrin. What our product is going to do is our product is going to connect to your endocannabinoid system. It is going to send a message to your cell inside the nucleus of that cell. And it is going to reprogram the message in your chromosome to tell your body to bring the inflammation down. That's why you have to take Motrin 3 times a day.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Motrin just can't do that. I got a whole bottle of it here at the house, you know, and I have Percocets, you know, because as a stage 4 cancer patient, your doctor is going to give you whatever you
Right, to make sure you're comfortable.
You know, to make sure you're comfortable. But I don't have to, and I'm active. I sing in my band every weekend. I dance around. I do, you know, I have some energy issues sometimes, but Tammi would tell you, you know, and my husband would say that I have more energy than most of my friends who aren't sick.
So,
you know, I mean, I tell my oncologist, there's nothing wrong with me. You just have a crush on me.
Is it?
You say he got a crush on you.
Yeah, right. That's why I want to see me every 2 or 3 weeks.
Is it making? Is it? I know it makes you feel better, but what about the cure for the cancer in itself?
Well, the cure for cancer, you know, is God. You know, I mean, it's a hit or miss. You know, if you can do things to slow it down, you may reverse it. You know, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to extend my life.
Yeah.
You know, and make sure that I have stage 4 cancer. There's no cure for what I have. This is what my oncologist told me. But we have known people, I've talked to people who've reversed their cancer, you know, by doing different things, not just CBD, you know, alkalizing the diet, you know, taking the sugar completely, which is what I struggle with, you know. Sugar feeds cancer, and I have cut down on it immensely, but it's hard. But alkalizing that diet, I also do something that's wonderful called vitamin C infusions, and they give you massive doses of vitamin C through your veins, just like chemo, and I can't tell you how wonderful that is.
Oh, wow.
Do you
so
think,
it's like you getting like an orange juice enema or something.
Right, but it's I mean, it's so, you feel so incredible while you're
I know what I said, Tammi. She looking at me crazy because I said an orange juice enema. She getting her daily dose of vitamin C. Don't worry about that.
That's what we're trying to do is make Naturally Essential a hub to where people can get information. There's different things they can do.
Now,
No,
I got to tell you, when coming here, you know, when she told me that you weren't going to be able to make it because you were sick, she was nervous, Tammi.
Really?
Because yeah, I'm going to put you out there. She was nervous because she was like, because I don't, and even when you was coming, she was like, I don't know how much I'm going to say. I'm like, don't worry about it. Arlene going to have all that covered. Because one thing we know about Arlene Peterson, Arlene will talk and tell you everything.
That's why y'all need to get me off the phone. But anyway, I want to know how I can get a hold to this album.
This a new Imani?
EP, yes.
Yeah, how can she get a hold of it? A new Imani? I just said it all wrong. Hold on. Let me get,
right.
Oh, go ahead.
A new Imani. You could definitely give me your email.
Okay.
Give me your information, and I'm definitely going to make sure I send it to you first because I just love your energy.
Tammi, definitely make sure she has our email address.
I got it. I gave out her business cards. Yes.
Now, one thing too, Tammi, while I got you here and Arlene on the phone still before she go, because I know she ready to get off. But tell us about the event. Y'all tell us about the event, both of y'all.
We have an event that's coming up this Sunday. It was not very largely publicly put out there because it's kind of like just close friends and family. We're still figuring out the direction that we're going. Right. We've kind of been pushed in a direction. We just want to help people.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're having a small gathering, and one of the topics that we're going to cover is almost kind of like a CBD seminar. Since that's a hot topic that's going on right now, a lot of people have questions about it and the medicinal uses. And so we're just going to briefly let them know the benefits of the CBD, let them know about the cannabinoid system, the endocannabinoid system that's already in your body. And it's like how it works is it's just like if your body needs water, it doesn't matter where the water comes from. When your body get that water, it goes to where it needs.
Right.
Same thing with CBD. You have an endocannabinoid system in your body. So as soon as you take the CBD, it goes straight to that system and your receptors, and it levels out everything in your body, and it heals you from the inside out. Okay. So that's what's going to be going on there, and we're going to be having samples and also some of Arlene's wonderful body butters and soaps that she been slaying.
Which I need to get a hold of. I need to get a hold of. Need to get a hold of it. Where exactly is it going to be at? Tell the address and everything.
It's going to be in Cleveland Heights. We don't want a whole bunch of people showing up because we got limited room.
Okay. So you only tell the people you invite.
Well,
it's
I'm
per
gonna
invite.
be
It's
there.
per
I'm
invite.
gonna
Okay,
be
I got
there.
you.
I'm going to be there.
People that have been invited, if there are any additional people that want to come, like you lovely people here in the room, you're more than welcome to come. But we will be having more of these events.
We're gonna have. This is just like a test run for us. I mean, first understand, Dee, that you know all of this is God. All of this is Him. Yes. Because had you told Tammi or I 3 months ago that we would do this, you know, we would have said, "Are you crazy? We're not doing that." So we're just trying to feel our way through this. So we invited just family and friends, and there's been a few people who've tried it, so they're going to come and, you know, give their testimonials, and we're just going to introduce our product. But we plan on doing this on the regular for the community. So we hope that the vibe will support us and, you know, shout us out.
Oh, yeah. You know, the vibe on air is here.
Yes. So.
And, you know, I understand that there's a soap, too, that I need to get a hold of.
Yes, sir. A couple of them.
What about some oil burners? Because, you know, inhaling this stuff.
Well, that's another part that we're about to explore. The diffusers, and now you're getting into aromatherapy.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is now, it's starting to get really hot, and I have been doing a lot. As a matter of fact, I have 5 or 6 oils diffusing in my room now. Some have antiviral properties. Some have bacterial properties in them. You know, and they're just good for me to inhale because that gets in your system too.
And I just want to let everybody here know, Arlene,
how Vicks would always open you up. It's
right.
the essential oils that's in Vicks that open you up.
Right.
So, getting into this.
Phone's starting to break up again. Go ahead, Tammi. What was you saying?
No, I was just going to say that if anybody would have heard how Arlene sounded at about 3 or 4 o'clock when I talked to her, when she said that she wasn't going to be able to make it.
Right, yeah, you was telling me she was bad.
Her now where you can actually, she really sounds good, and I'm telling you, it's all natural.
CBD, she could have been here. You should have been here.
Natural.
You know what, the way I feel right this minute, I could have been there. But I had to, you know, I mean, I had to really, and I haven't done, I've done elderberry, I've done zinc, I've done high doses of vitamin C. This is, you know, I've done high doses of vitamin D. You know, I did take Tylenol to help me with my fever, but I also took cinnamon. So, I mean, I'm just trying, you know, these things work. I did my husband, he had this thing, that's how I ended up getting it, taking care of him, and he did all supplements. And where his cold lasts for 2 weeks easy, he was over the hump in 4 days because we tried a different approach. So this is something that's, you know, is coming back. People, we have to demand, you know, our cure. We have this cure you talk. We have to demand it. It's out there. We have to demand it.
I just want to do one thing real quick on camera because it reminds me of New Jack City when Nino had first. Damn. CBD.
Something's wrong. Change the word.
That's like Nino Brown. Damn, crack the damn CBD. But we gonna take a quick pause.
I had a question.
We gotta take. Go ahead. You got a question? Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, like, for kids and their sicknesses, does this work?
Most definitely. Definitely. It's first of all, we need to understand and re-educate ourselves and waking up that we have been told something that's naturally grown is a demon, devil, don't use whatever.
Right.
But what it actually is so good, it's so wonderful, is 100% natural.
Right.
Anybody can take it, and it naturally helps you heal yourself from the inside out. And we just want to let people know that. You know, that this stuff has been pushed back
to their pets.
For the fear of government and pharma. They're scared
these
because
doctors
it's so
out
good.
of business.
It was a show on Viceland where a mother was trying to take federal chances to get her child some CBD oil because of the ailment she had. And, you know, it was on a show called Weed Kid. Viceland do a lot of shows about weed. I love Weed Kid. See, Arlene, I keep telling you we on the same page. But Weed Kid there, she was in a place where it wasn't legal. They had it where it was legal, but the thing is, it's legal in that state until you cross state lines.
Right.
And she was taking that chance to get it for her child because that was on best drug for her child. And when she got it, she made it back, of course, and it was helpful. It helped the child. And it was the best thing for the child. So it's good for kids. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I just see it and I read up myself.
Well, I've seen that episode of Weedy Kid, and there was another show on Vice where this whole entire family had to uproot and move to Denver because
I saw that episode too.
Yeah,
that was on Weedy Kid too.
All these seizures.
Yep, and the father had to go back to the old city to work because they ran out of money. Yep.
Exactly. So this is the fight we're up against. But and I'll tell you this too. We'll go to the doctor, and I'm gonna let y'all go, but I gotta say this. We'll go to the doctor. I worked at the Cleveland Clinic for 17 years. And we'll tell him we're not feeling well, and he will write us a prescription, and without question, we will go fill that prescription and put that shit in our mouth.
Hey, no cussing.
No cussing.
No cussing.
We will put it in our mouths, take it into our body without question. And it's chemically made. There's something in it that's very unnatural.
Right.
But when it comes to this, and this is how we've been brainwashed.
Absolutely.
And the doctors aren't against you. I have a wonderful doctor, but they're working with the tools that they've been given.
I'm gonna take us to a quick break real quick because this is a deep conversation. We got new Imani here. I want to talk more a little bit about her. Then we got a game that we need to play. Arlene, I appreciate you talking to us even though you're on your sick bed. Thank you.
Thank you. And you guys take care. Imani, I'll be looking out.
I will be communicating with you. Thank you so much.
Great.
Stan Edward Moore says Arlene is a true inspiration.
She really
Tell her I love her.
Wonderful spirit.
He's a good friend of mine. I love Stan.
He all right. Stan all right. Don't nobody really like Stan. People be wanting to shut up, Stan.
The shade on there.
No, it's the vibe on there. We just having a good time. No, Stan, my dude. That's one of my favorite people, man. Stan, one of the dopest singers I know. But we about to take this quick pause for the calls. We'll be right back a little bit. Poison Ivy, Mr. Deeds. We about to be right back. This is the vibe on here. I'm only gonna play one video, and I think because he keep calling, I'm going to play his damn video of him singing Tennessee Whiskey. Stan Edward Moore. We'll be right back. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, Poison Ivy. And it's like that, y'all.
Hey, this is Chelsea from Addicted to Attention, and you're tuned in to the vibe on air. Come on, y'all. Come in and get some good laughs and some interviews.
A nice video shoot while we set up for. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. This could be a part of history. rescued me from reaching for the bottle, yeah. And you brought me back from being too far gone. Your rescue. Tennessee whiskey, you're as sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, you're as warm as a glass of brandy, yeah. And I say so for your love all the time, yeah. Let me say one more thing, yeah. I look for love in all the same old places, all good. Found the bottom of the bottle, always right. But you poured out your heart, oh no, I didn't waste that love, no. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. Tennessee whiskey, oh yeah, yeah. You're as sweet as strawberry wine, yes you are. Sweet, so good. And I stay strong, yeah.
Yo, we back on the air. Mr. D's Open Mic King, Poison Ivy, the Queen. It's the vibe on air, Mr. D's. I like saying my name, Mr. D's. Mr. D's. How you doing, Mr. D's? I'm good, Mr. D. 216-526-1555. We had a great conversation with Arlene Peterson. Thank you for calling in. We're here with Tammi, Crutchfield, and the new Imani.
Yes.
Yeah, we about to get y'all started with something that we like to do here. It's America's favorite game show. America's favorite game show in the world. And if y'all don't know, it goes like this. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's America's favorite game show where you have to define regular slang words into regular English. Are you ready to play America's favorite game show? What does it mean?
Yes.
Now,
good sip.
The rules are very simple. The rules are very, very simple.
Ooh.
If you get the answer, you have to define the word in regular English. You can't use slang to define slang. You have to put it in regular English. They can't use slang to define slang. If you get the answer correct, of course, you get the correct answer buzzer. If you get the answer wrong, of course, you get that thing there.
I don't get no prize or money or nothing.
Right.
Well, we'll talk about that at the end. And, of course, you will be timed. Are you ready? And just so you know, Poison was going to agree with everything that you say.
Oh, Lord.
She's going to agree no matter what, if you're wrong or not. She's going to say, yes, that's right.
They be right.
They be wrong. Oh, by the way, before I even go into the game, I got to stop and show this because she gave me her medicinal marijuana card. And this is what it looked like without showing her information. That's what it looked like. Now, don't pay attention to the picture. I don't know if she wanted to show the picture, but I couldn't cover up the picture and her information. But that's some medicine. And she got this from, you got it from Detroit? You had this from Detroit? Toledo. She got this from Toledo. If you want one, talk to her about it. But now we're going to go back into this game here.
Actually,
of what does it
mean?
mean?
To Toledo anymore. They have doctors right here in Beechwood,
Oh,
Parma,
wow.
Beechwood,
and
that's
Willoughby, Ohio.
Oh.
That certifies people for medicinal marijuana for a full year.
So could I get it for my leg for this
full
plate of
checkup?
these
You
pills
sure
in my
can. All you have to
leg?
do is provide them with some type of medical document that
got
shows
it.
any diagnosis that's on the Ohio's list of ailments, and you can be approved with some fees, of course.
I'm tired of this joint.
All right, let's jump into the game. What does it mean? Are you guys ready to play?
Yeah.
What does it mean? Okay.
I cannot.
I thought you needed that. I'm sorry.
It was cool. It was cool. I'm actually gonna make a new graphic when we start the game. That's gonna come across the screen. But now, a new Imani.
Come on, we ready.
Your word. Your word. Wiggity wig wig. Your word is.
I'm about to say that ain't the word.
Janky.
Phony. Acting different towards a certain person.
Yes.
Like I said, she's gonna agree with whatever you say.
No, it is when you act.
But that is correct.
Thank
That
you.
is correct. That is correct. Very good.
Some janky folks out
Very
there.
good. Very good. Tammi Crutchfield. Tammi. Tammi is short for something that I don't know what it is. Tamalama ding dong.
Oh my God.
Your word. Your word is square.
Really?
Use it in a sentence.
Square means nerdy, uncool.
Go ahead.
She got it.
That is correct. But there is one more definition of square.
You only asked for one.
I know, but I'm asking for the other one.
A cigarette.
Okay, that wasn't your part to do.
sorry.
Damn
A
it.
cigarette,
You
a
ruined
shape.
it.
I'm sorry.
You ruined it. Poison Ivy gets the wrong buzzer. She's not even playing.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it also means a square.
Cigarette or
A
something
cig-
that has
a-
all
It's a
equal
shape.
side, all four
It's a
equal
cigarette.
sides.
That's
Oh,
correct.
a cigarette. I said
A
that.
square is also known as a cigarette.
Four equal sides.
But that is correct. It's someone who is nerdy or uncool. That is correct. Tamalama ding dong.
Make sure you pronunciate.
Amoroso Mani.
Who?
Shalalalalala. Your word. Your word is doobie.
That is a marijuana joint.
Is it a marijuana joint or what is the word without slang?
Wrap, marijuana wrap. A white paper marijuana wrap.
I will accept it. That is
You
correct.
better.
Or you could have just simply said marijuana cigarette.
No, who says that?
That's what a doobie is. It's a marijuana cigarette. That's the definition of it.
Oh.
Douche.
Wait till we get off the air.
Right.
Tam, tam, if you want to jam, jam. Tammy, Tammy, tam, tam. Your word. Your word.
Is.
Your word is snatch.
Ooh. There's a couple of definitions for snatch. One could be you are, when they say you're snatched, that you are pulled in and pulled together.
Okay.
The other meaning could be is your vajayjay. It's also called a snatch.
Come near
But
my
JJ is a
snatch.
slang word.
Vagina.
Got that.
That is
snatch.
correct.
Hell
That is correct.
yeah.
That is correct.
Go, Miss Tammi.
Kill
That's
it.
correct. That is
Kill it.
correct. A new Imani.
How can I help you?
I would like a burger and fries. A
I ain't no
new
Whopper
Imani.
chick.
A new Imani.
Mm-hmm.
Your word. Your word.
Nap time.
Your word
Lord.
is bando.
That is the place where you sell illegal contraception. I'm sorry, wrong word. Illegal drugs. It is a street pharmacy.
Contraband.
That's what I was looking for. Contraband. I said contraception.
You have to be
you
more
can sell
specific than that.
I said.
I said a place where you
I
sell illegal drugs.
said a place where you sell illegal drugs.
There's a lot of places you can sell illegal drugs. It's specifically
It
one
is
place.
okay.
What was the word again?
Bando.
Bando. It is the house. It is the. I said street pharmacy. It is the street pharmacy.
You are incorrect.
I know.
It is an abandoned house where they sell illegal
It's
drugs.
not abandoned if people are in it.
It's a bando. They took it over. It's still abandoned, It's still abandoned. They are illegally in an abandoned house selling illegal drugs. Bando. Shut up.
It's not abandoned if it's people.
It ain't their house. It's still abandoned. If they get caught, they go into jail for being in an abandoned house and selling illegal drugs. It's called trespassing.
It's a double negative.
It's still wrong.
Okay, game over.
Okay, I'll take that.
What's her name over there?
Miss Tammi. Tammi, it is what it is. Crutchfield, thank you.
Ooh.
CBD selling Tanny.
You thought about that one.
Tammy Tam with the shoulders out. Damn.
That's right. I gotta show
Your word. Your word is sucker.
Sucker is a man or a woman who has been taken advantage of.
Yep.
Are you sure?
I am
Or
positive.
takes advantage.
That is correct.
I know, without using slang words.
That is correct. Do not use slang words or you'll get your ass kicked. A new Imani.
What? What?
I know what I said. Just answer the question.
Imani?
A new Umani. Your word.
Follow me. I know the way.
Your word. Your word.
The liquor is kicking in, people.
Your word. A word is impelled. I went to Captain Planet, just went to Africa.
Right.
Let our powers combine. Black Panther is in theaters this weekend.
It's a distraction. Where's my W-2s?
I want something right now. Your word.
He needs some coffee.
Your word is Booski.
That is a person that is very close to you. Your main person that is close to you. Your significant other, your loved one.
Booski, Booski.
That is correct. Now it's time for the hard words.
Really?
Tammy, Tizam, Mizzy. I am from South Africa.
Oh my God.
And I am going to present your word to you.
We do not represent.
Your word. Your word. Shut up and listen to your word.
We need some coffee.
Your word is pearl.
Pearl. There's a couple of those, but the one that comes to my mind, the pearl is actually the round part that, your clitoris.
That is not the definition I am looking for.
Pearl is also a jewel that comes on a necklace.
I am sorry. You are incorrect.
I want to know what the definition of this
That's
is.
what
What
she
is
called
it?
Oh, my bad.
Ooh. That's what my grandma
To
used to call
pearl
it, your pearl.
is to leave.
To pearl is to leave?
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm about to pearl. I'm about to pearl. I'm about to dip. I'm about to pearl.
But
I'm out here.
everybody says the part of the vagina.
Everybody says that. It's not that.
Everybody says
right.
I mean,
we know what the pearl tongue is.
definition.
We know what that is. We've listened to Snoop Dogg talk about the pearl tongue.
You said a definition.
Right, and I said the slang definition. The pearl tongue is a slang definition, but it's
The
still not the one I was
word
looking
pearl
for. It was the one I was looking for.
Lord.
It was in it.
He don't know how to
It's
play
in
the
it.
game.
Okay. I know how to play the game. You don't.
Picking and choosing the definitions that he wants to
The
say is
pearl
right.
was the
A new Uwiggy.
Ooh.
Your word. Your word. She like the cute girl from The Wiz.
I'll take that.
The one with the purple hair.
I'll take it.
There was no purple hair girl in The Wiz. Was it?
The first witch that came in, the Wiz with Dorothy.
You said it, not me.
She was fly. She was the nice witch. and she
Your
had the best
word,
song.
a new Umana and Amana.
Hakuna Matata.
Your name, Chamun Manana. Your word is skirt, skirt.
When you are driving away.
That is very true.
You're leaving the situation. When leaving the situation, you
getting up out of here.
Yes.
Or you could have said an ad lib that they use in rap nowadays. But it's still.
I got it right. I'm about to say.
Or it's to move around your haters.
Right. They use that.
Skirt, skirt.
Skirt, skirt.
And the final word for Tammy. Tammy, with her fade is so nice, Tammy. Makes me want to slap the back of her head.
My girl Joe over there in the Shaker Plaza.
No free promotion, please. Your word. Your word. It's Cuddy.
Ooh, Cuddy. I mean, the only Cuddy I know is getting some sex. Right. That's Cuddy last night.
That is correct. That is correct.
Only one
That is correct.
Some Cuddy in here is me.
You didn't get no
That's
Cuddy
correct.
last night.
That is correct.
I had to think of a clean version.
Yes, you
because
have
I
to be
can't
very
cuss,
clean.
And it does not. It cannot have any,
Derogatory.
slang to it.
You did the right thing.
So
I do want to thank our ladies for taking the time to play this game, but they are now officially have played the world's greatest game. Okay, I got to hit Q. And then I got to do this. So a lot of preparation. What does it mean? What does it mean? America's favorite game show where you have to define slang words. Thank our guests for playing. They have done a great job, and each contestant will get not a god darn thing. Tune in next week while we get some other stupid people to play and fail at what does it mean.
So you're referring that we are stupid?
That's what he said, Joe.
I'm just saying that
I'm gonna just tell you I don't agree.
I'm not saying that you're not smart.
if all this
But
electrical equipment right here, you would have some all thrown on you right now because that was just
y'all just evil.
disrespectful.
It's okay.
He gonna
It's
say
a-
y'all just evil, but he's
It's all right. Y'all all right. Y'all all right.
Hey, take this insult and shut up.
So, Anu Imani,
Yes.
how can people get in touch with you, find your music, and be able to hear your lovely, lovely voice?
You can hear my lovely voice March 2nd at Fantasy Nightclub. Get your tickets aftermusic.com/AnuImani, or you can reach out to me on AnuImani_music, Anu Imani Facebook, Anu Imani YouTube.
Very good.
And yes,
You want to do a duet real quick?
Huh?
Want to do a duet real quick?
Yes.
Say that.
We could do the
duet again.
do a duet.
I thought you said something else. I'm like,
You would-
I am a lady.
That don't mean.
You want to do it?
The answer would be yes to that too.
You want to do it?
You want to do it? All right, let's do the what is it? Always by Atlantic Star, the hook.
You can start it.
And we both know that our love will grow and forever it will be you and me. You supposed to hit the
I was about to, but
Your mic was
your
too high.
tone, yeah, you was really over me.
Ooh, you're like, because I'm in my mic. Ooh, you're like
That
the
duet
sun.
was not a duet. He
I
made sure
know.
he outshined me for
I
real.
know.
And he's always in his mic.
He made sure he
You wanna sing with us,
outshined
Tammi?
me. I couldn't. I'm like, I'm gonna let you go.
Whatever.
You don't want nothing.
Well, you do, but I mean, you know, the
See,
singing
look.
part.
Tell people how they can find your ass so they can get rid of you. Let's get rid of you already.
Well, you can find Tammi at Tammi.
Let me turn your mic off.
Crutchfield
Not
on
this
Facebook.
Mhm.
You can also find Arlene at Arlene Peterson on Facebook, and you can find Naturally Essential on Facebook at Naturally Essential with no space in between.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'd like to thank y'all for coming, man. I appreciate the samples and appreciate the knowledge that y'all brought, you and Arlene. Appreciate Arlene for calling in. I always appreciate you coming. You know, we've been banging the single out, so you know.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the new
banging
music.
out more singles. It's coming, guys.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for the delay.
Yeah, bring some videos too. We gotta get the videos going. You know, we got Poison Ivy over here, the queen herself. And her hashtag is, what is it?
Which one?
The one I run shows or
I
something.
rock shows.
I rock shows. That's what it is.
My
I knew it was something like that.
Hashtag your favorite BBW.
Yeah, I believe that, baby. Poison, shoot out your info so people know how to find you.
Y'all know it's Poison Ivy everything. POIZON. Facebook, Instagram. Holla at me.
That's what's up. You have been officially tuned in, and you are now with the vibe. Thank our guests, Tammi, Crutchfield, Arlene Peterson, and Anu Imani. We appreciate y'all, man. But the game is over. We up out of here. We'll be back next week. Who I got coming? I think I got franchise from Infinity 2.0. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I've been taking CBD all day. It feels great. I'm so loose right now.
He's putting out bad papers.
Nah, it's mostly the alcohol.
Thank you.
And you can't get high from CBD, so don't believe that. But my knee feels great.
It's that Dr. Feel Good in the moment.
Okay, that's what they call me. But you can check us out every Thursday by tuning in on Facebook, The Vibe on Air, on YouTube, The Vibe on Air, Instagram, The Vibe on Air, Snapchat, The Vibe on Air, Mixler, The Vibe on Air, Periscope, The Vibe on Air. Did I forget something? Did I get Instagram, The Vibe on Air? You can check our website, www.thevibeonair. And guess what on Twitter? Guess what on Twitter? We ain't got no Twitter. No Twitter. We ain't getting no Twitter. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't getting one. So you can get the finger, but not the middle, because it's on air. We'll be back next week. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show by going to the link. Make sure you hit the link, follow, subscribe. Bye. We are out of here.
You must not want that microphone.
Yo, we out of here, son. We out of here, B.